called Hillary Clinton a bigot. Do you really believe Hillary Clinton is a bigot? Does Donald Trump even believe that? Why'd you have him say it?
Have you seen what he is called? First of all, he uses his own words. And have you seen what he is called? Have you heard what he is called in a given day, including here on CNN? We have become so inured that it is acceptable somehow to just hurl.
When people call him a bigot, I'll say, why do you call him that? What is it about it that you think is
I've never heard a good answer yet.
Fair?
I've never heard a nonpartisan, objective answer yet.
Then they shouldn't call him that. But I'm now saying that doesn't erase what he said.
But somehow it's okay to do that.
If you're called a bigot, it doesn't mean.
News.
But does that mean it's okay to call her one? Well, you called her a bigot. Full stop.
What it's okay to do is to show how repressive her policies and policies of those like her, many mayors and many Democratic mayors, and that's what he's been doing for a week now. And, you know, for a long time, he was criticized for not speaking to communities of color. So the moment he did it was like, well, I don't like the words you used or who was in the audience.
He's speaking about
when
them,
people show up.
not to them. He hasn't gone there yet.
That's what he will. And when I leave here today, we're going to meet at 10 o'clock. We're having a meeting with African-American Hispanic leaders. I was in the Hispanic Roundtable last Saturday when Mr. Trump met with them here in New York. We had a very productive conversation. So much has been talked about. It was immigration. That was probably 15% of the conversation. I was sitting right there, Chris. They talked about access to capital for small business formation and expansion. The Hispanic leaders told Mr. Trump, reminded him how important home ownership is to the Hispanic community and what a very relatively low default rate Hispanics have with those home loans. They're
no question about it.
It's part of their American dream.
Yeah.
The multi-generational families, how religious many of them are, evangelical and Catholic. They talked to me about national security. They talked about the fact that so many of them come from countries where religious liberty was not appreciated in practice and protected.
So why doesn't he hammer those issues and leave the angry talk to the side? No reason to call her a bigot. Make those policy.
Well, when she gives her speech today, let's tally it up. Call me later and let's tally up what she called him. And let's see what CNN says qualifies as breaking news. It's going to say most of today, Clinton, quote, Trump is a racist and peddles in hate. Why in the world is this woman not taking this opportunity to tell us what she would do about Obama?
But does that make calling her the same thing okay?
How she's going to take people out of poverty?
That doesn't sound, I mean, look, I get politics. You take the shots that you can get away with. But I'm saying I thought the shift on him was going to be he's going to talk about these things you're talking about that matter to the Hispanic community. He's going to bang policy because he's better at making things happen than she is because of his business acumen. And he's going to leave the hot talk to the side as much as he can. That's why I'm asking, because he didn't.